Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's my pleasure to constantly be pushing the envelope of information. And, as a physician, I kind of feel like it's my role not just to help people get better, it's my role to help people feel empowered and appreciate their body. And when you do, you start taking care of it better. And when you start to understand the processes that are going on behind the scenes, you start to take note to those things and feed those things. And it really is just a matter of your body is always trying to repair, regenerate it itself. And, how difficult are you making that for your own body? And so I have a unique ability to take complicated subjects and make them simple. And so tonight it's going to be a fun topic. It's talking about the world's most advanced self-repairing machine, the human body. And so I like to use analogies to make it fun and to make it simple to understand. And more than anything, I like people to be able to have an aha moment like, oh, wow, that makes so much sense. And, like last week was all about, rebuilding our bodies as if you were a business. And how does the business run inside and behind the scenes? And a lot of people realized after watching that they're not taking responsibility for the business in a lot of ways. And they just kind of ignore certain things and then wonder why things start to fall apart. So tonight, I wanted to welcome everybody, and I want to talk about something that most people rarely stop to appreciate. You already own one of the most advanced self-repairing machines ever created. No, it's not a computer. It's not artificial intelligence. It's not a billion-dollar technology platform. It's your human body. Every second of every day, your body is performing billions of coordinated activities just to keep you alive and functioning and adapting and recovering. And the amazing part is that most of this happens automatically. You don't have to consciously direct it. And today's class is really about understanding the incredible intelligence that already exists within inside you. And it's learning what supports that natural process. So imagine if you had a self-repairing car and you park it in the garage at night. There's a scratch on the door, a crack on the windshield, the tires are worn down. But when you wake up the next morning, everything's been restored. No mechanic, no repair bill, no replacement parts. Most people would literally line up around the block to buy that vehicle. Yet we rarely stop to appreciate that our bodies already do something far more impressive. The body's constantly monitoring itself, adapting, repairing, and responding to challenges. The question is not whether the body can repair. The question is, how does it coordinate that process? So technology has become so incredibly sophisticated. We have smartphones, supercomputers, artificial intelligence, space exploration. I mean, we can do so much with technology. But even our greatest inventions still depend on an outside maintenance. Nothing we've ever built truly repairs itself the way living systems do. Nature solved the problem long before humans ever thought about them. The body can replace its cells, it can repair its tissues, it can adapt to stress, it can respond to challenges. It doesn't simply survive, it actively maintains itself. And the ability to self-regulate and self-repair is one of the defining characteristics of life itself. So think about the devices that we rely on every day. Our cars break, our phones crack, our computers crash, our machines wear out. And once they fail, guess what? They remain broken until an external technician can repair them. Biology works differently. When your skin is injured, healing begins immediately. When your muscles are challenged, they adapt. And when your tissues experience stress, response is activated. The body doesn't simply wait for a rescue, it responds. And understanding how it responds is one of the keys to understanding your health. So you're not broken machinery. One of the biggest shifts that people can make mentally is changing the way they view their own body. Many people think of themselves like a machine. I have broken parts. I have symptoms. The symptoms need fixing. But biology is not mechanical. And you're not a broken machine. You are a living, dynamic, adaptive system. Your body's constantly attempting to move towards balance, repair, and optimal function. And sometimes those systems become overwhelmed. Sometimes communication can become less efficient. But by understanding, the intelligence is still remaining. So the goal is not to force the body, the goal is to support the body with what it's already trying to do. And so we have literally the world's most advanced machine. The world's most advanced self-repairing machine already exists. It's not in Silicon Valley. It's not hidden behind some secret laboratory. And it's sitting in this room right now. The human body contains trillions of cells that are constantly coordinating their activities every single second. No engineer designed it and no programmer wrote a code, yet it continues to operate at a level of complexity that exceeds anything humans have ever built. The more we learn about biology, the more remarkable it becomes. Even 30 years in practice, seeing people have breakthroughs that everybody said was impossible. The human body laughs at the word impossible. It only knows possibilities. It's just a matter of whether we're giving ourselves the opportunity to experience those possibilities or not. So communication is everything. Imagine a city where the emergency responses lose their communication, I'm sorry. No more dispatch, there's no radio, and there's no coordination. Even the best workers would struggle to respond effectively. So communication is what transforms individuals into an organized system. The same principles work inside our body. The cells must communicate. Information must move. Signals are to be sent and received, and without this communication, coordination becomes impossible. And without coordination, repairs become very difficult. So meet the night shift. One of my favorite examples is what happens in the body while we sleep. Most people think that sleep is inactivity, but sleep is actually one of the most busiest periods of the day for your body. Maintenance is going to occur, repairs occur, recovery occurs, the immune surveillance, it continues throughout the night. You're building proteins, your damaged components are being recycled, and the energy system in your cells is being restored. It's almost like the overnight crew is working around the clock. And none of those workers would know what to do without communication. So meet redox signaling, one of the communication systems that researchers have studied more than anything else in this last decade is redox signaling. Think of it like the language of our cells. It's the molecules that are naturally produced in every healthy cell in our body. Think of them like a biological text message. These signals help cells recognize the changing conditions, and it helps coordinate appropriate responses to what's going on. It's going to recognize, it's going to respond, it's going to repair, and it's going to adapt. All of that requires signals. And the signals aren't the repair, they're part of the communication process that helps guide through the response. Just like a text message doesn't build a house, but it could direct a crew on what to do, cellular signals are going to help the same way. They're going to coordinate biological activity. So it's all going back to potential of our cells. Now imagine if you had a car and it was so sophisticated that if a rock cracked the windshield, damage would be detected, an alert would be sent, resources would be deployed, like little drones coming out, assessing the window, and then repairing the window while you're still going 75 miles an hour down the road. People think that's crazy. Would be the most incredible technology ever. If I could repair my windshield on the fly, while I'm moving and not even have to pull over? It sounds impossible, but guess what? Your eyes are a windshield, and they're doing exactly that all day long. In fact, if your eyes did not have the ability to repair on the fly, you'd be blind by night. Okay? Your cells are constantly being oxidized and repairing themselves within our eyes so that we could have a clean windshield. But yet, people could never imagine technology like this being that advanced. Again, the amazing human body. And it's the redox potential that drives all function in the body. It's important to understand that. If you have a battery, there's potential in that battery. If the battery is dead, you could stick it into any remote, it's not going to function. Okay, there's nothing left. So, optimal potential is like having a full battery. It allows your cells to recognize things like, oh, this needs to be cleaned up or this is damaged. It sends signals. Those signals are then received from somewhere else in the body to identify, oh, the kidney cell asked for a little help. You mind going down there and fixing it? So the repairs are initiated and the body adapts and it returns back to optimal function. So the entire process requires signaling molecules, much like a domino effect. In order to receive optimal health, we have to have enough potential to make it through all five of these steps. So I'm here to tell you again, lifestyle definitely matters. This is why it means so much. You need sleep, you need nutrition, you need to be moving. A body in motion stays in motion. You need to learn to manage your stress and not hold on to things. And you need to learn to take time to recover. Most people overwork, under recover. Okay. These are the foundations that support our body's ability to communicate, to adapt and recover. So the body is designed to work, period. And the role is often creates the environment in which those symptoms or systems can actually function efficiently. So the basics, they're not glamorous, but I promise you they remain very powerful. And there's nothing that we do that takes the place of healthy foundational lifestyle. So supporting cellular communication, we always begin with the fundamentals that I just mentioned. And once we have these foundations in place, then it becomes reasonable to ask our body, what else can we do to support this natural communication and adaptive process? What can we do to increase the potential of our cells? It all boils back down to we have a strong signal, guess what? We communicate easily. We have a weak signal, communication is going to suffer, and the entire process of the cell remodeling itself and healing and overcoming and adapting, all of that's not going to matter. If there's no potential, your body is not going to be able to do anything about it. So this is where we love RSC supplement. Okay, it's presented as a product designed to help the body's existing signaling environment. Okay, I want to be clear. A C is not the intelligence, and it's not even the repair crew, and it's not the healing thing. It's already your body already possesses all those capabilities. The concept behind these molecules is that it's supporting the communication environment in which all these processes occur. It's allowing us to have more potential so our cells already know what to do. All healing comes from within. The hero is not our product, although it's helped so many people sustain life and have a much better quality of life. The hero truly is the body, because the body is the only thing that can actually heal. We're using the energy from these molecules to actually initiate a lot of responses in the body. But in essence, it's the body that does the healing. And in all my years of practice, I've been introduced to tons of products and technologies to try to help the body overcome itself and its injuries and be able to recover faster. And I have never seen a product that gives the human body the potential back so quickly to respond. I would joke with patients over the years saying, how long is this going to take, doc? I'm like, well, you can't go squeeze a tree and make the fruit pop out faster. Although you could probably feed the tree some ASEA and it would. Because since I've been feeding ASEA to my patients, oh my goodness, everything happens faster. The body doesn't wait, it just responds. It is such an amazing joy to have been introduced to a product like this that has such far reaching effects beyond the scope of my practice. It's doing so many more things in each of your bodies that you don't even have to know. Just be consistent with it because it knows where to go, and your nervous system knows exactly the punch list of things that need to be done in order to heal them better. Okay. So, so let me leave you with this good news. You already own the world's most advanced self-repairing machine. It's your body. Your body's intelligent, it adapts, and it's constantly working on your behalf, sometimes without your permission, every day, every night, every single moment. The more we can support communication and recovery, the healthier our lifestyle habits will be, and the more opportunity we're giving our body to do what it was basically designed to do: support communication, support the repair, and support our body. So nature built it first. Okay. The greatest miracle isn't a product like the Tesla or Ferrari or SpaceX or even these supercomputers. The greatest miracle is the body itself. I've been fascinated with that since I was a little kid. And you know what? Even despite all these advances and amazing technologies and AI and everything else, nothing compares to the human body, at least not yet. And so the fact is that trillions of cells are constantly coordinating communication to sustain life in an extraordinary way. And my hope today is that this class helped you see that your body is different than maybe you saw your body before. Not as something that might be broken or is labeled with a condition. That's not you. Okay. You're amazing. Your body has the amazing ability to do something with its intelligence that's far beyond our understanding. Something's capable, something worth supporting, and something that could absolutely give you a different quality of life if you pay attention to it. Don't be stuck. Don't say that I have all these conditions and hold them like a badge of honor. It's a season that you went through that you experienced those conditions. If you try hard enough and stay focused on the goal of giving my body the best potential it can, you're going to see amazing things happen. And you're going to overcome things that maybe even your doctor told you would never happen. There's people all over the world, some of them on this call tonight, that literally had their life radically transformed because they introduced these molecules to their body. And then they stayed introducing them to the body. They stayed consistent with them over time. So I encourage you, if this is the first time you've heard this, please get back with the person that shared this with you and learn all the different things that it can do for you. And even if you don't learn it, just start taking it. Okay. It's impossible for it not to work. It's the same molecules that every cell in your body is making 24/7 a day. And it's making these to begin the healing process. So why not give it a little bit more fuel to make that healing process happen? That's it for tonight. I hope that was inspiring to you and hope you learned a little something more about how your body works. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.